What's up, all you cool kids? This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I hope y'all can't hear the TV because I have cats on the background. I don't want to get copyrighted. Anyway, so today what I'm doing is I am working with my half pound of Shabby Chic fabric strip scraps pack. That is in my shop. I just put it up for sale. It's going to be half a pound of exactly what it is, strips. So I didn't want to include these in the scrap packs because the scrap packs I like to make kind of bigger pieces. So these pieces are going to be all strips. So that is what you're going to get in that half a pound of this. So it's going to be quite a lot. So I like to use this. I'm going to use this for this, which I found on Pinterest. It was a really cute image that I found on Pinterest. And I'm like, it's just a bunch of strips stacked on something. So I'm using a Post-it not a Post-it. I'm using a index card. Hey, God's desire for me, girl. How are you? So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'm going to be working with this pack. Let me drop the link for you guys if you guys want to check it out in my shop. Of course, my store right now is 50% off your $50 order of junk journal printables as well as the mystery boxes. So I'm gonna do this a different way this time. I thought that I would do almost just like a layer of strips on here, because this one I found a bunch of little pieces and kind of put it together. It's okay, but let me see what else I can do. Okay, so I have this really pretty strip right here. And I like their image because it was like the edges were frayed a little bit. So I'm going to just make sure that my edges are frayed. I just really like that look. I'm going to sew this right here. I'm going to use straight stitch. In the photo she used zigzag. But I just felt like I wanted to use straight stitch. And I can link the image down in the description box below. I think she sells these on her Etsy. So if you're interested in checking out her Etsy shop, you'll be able to go there. Okay, I'm trying to get in here. I'm good, girl. I'm just over here trying to do this, and I keep watching Cats. I bought the movie and I'm in love with it. And this is like my third time watching Cats now. Don't tell anybody. So I decided in the first one she used like a beige or like a white thread, but I wanted to use something a little bit brighter this time. So again, I'm just going to use the strips here. This one's going to be a little bit easy because it's just going to be straight cuts here. And the strips are going to be all sorts of sizes, so all the size varies on the strips. I just made sure that they were strip shaped. That's all I made sure. So let me tuck this one under a little bit. And I'm going to sew. Of course, you could use maybe fancier stitches, but I just wanted to use just a straight stitch. I think my fabric split apart here. It did. Let's see, what are we going to do about that? What are we going to do? Just sew on top of it. Let me get my seam ripper. Oh my gosh. Why do I love the movie Cats so much? I don't know. It's just like, it's so bad, it's good. That's just how I feel about it. Hang on, I'm not happy with this right here. And it doesn't have to be perfect, of course, but I'm just like, what else could I do here? I could fix it, is what I could do. Oh, I need to go a little bit further. A little bit further. Okay. Okay, so I didn't sew it at all. Look, I didn't sew it not one bit. Wow, okay. Why is that funny? I don't know. Let's make sure we sew it this time. Maybe this is where I should do my zigzag stitch. Actually, let me do that. Let me do a zigzag stitch because this is not working out here. It's not working. We're gonna do zigzag. Good old zigzag always works. There we go. Okay, good. It's on there now. I swear these projects always try to make me look like a fool on camera. And of course, most of the fabric that you'll get is going to be Shabby Chic and mostly florals. You might get some non-florals, but most of my fabric stash is florals. Oops, sorry, I don't mean to slam down the scissors. I know they really sound especially metal when I put them down on this table. Okay. So maybe if I used a little bit of like a glue stick, that would be good. Just to keep the fabric down a little bit. Of course, I've used all my all my glue sticks. Oop, why'd it get stuck? Oh, because there's a string over here. That's why I hate strings. Oh my god. Okay, we're back. Okay. Let me know. Can you guys hear the movie in the background? I hope not. I don't want to get copyright straight. I could provide commentary and criticism, and maybe that'll help me slide. Like, you know how some videos, if you're talking about whatever you have on screen, then it's okay. So maybe we should talk about the movie Cats. Okay, these will become frayed over time, I suppose, because they're not going to be serged or anything, so the edges should become frayed over time. You could hear a little bit. No! I put it down just a little bit, and I'm like, okay, there. I turned it like half to where it was. I'm not trying to get in trouble, but I do love the movie Cats. Okay, this is like what, the third time now I watch it? Third time? Yeah. Because I went to go see it in theaters. And this on Tuesday I ordered it. I was like, I need cats back in my life again. And I've been pretty much just like poking fun at my husband. I keep calling him Skibble Shanks. I just call him like different names for cats. Like I'll call him Mungo Jerry. He doesn't like it. He does not like being called Mungo Jerry. Okay, let's back it up. So this is this one right here. I like it. It looks a little chunky, you know? And I'm here for it. I am here for it. So let's do another one. Wait, where's my seam ripper? I don't want to poke myself. I'm so irresponsible. The last time I sewed, I broke 2 needles. The first time it was my fault. The second time, I don't think I put the needle in right. Oh, breaking a needle is the most scariest thing. It's happened to me one time, and it's like, you know, it's scary. It does a pop, and you're like, oh, what's that? It does. That is scary. I'm not gonna lie, that's scary. I'm gonna do this one this way this time. Okay, so this one. guess I should do the zigzag. Oh wait, now I'm gonna do, yeah, let's do a zigzag up here though, to secure that down. And I'm not trying to be in particular or straight or anything, so it's all good with these journal cards or pockets or whatever you want to turn them into. I'm going to use them as pockets. I could probably use some smaller ones. I'm going to use them as pockets. Let's use this one. I'm trying to like guesstimate where it's going to be. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, give me 1 second, you guys. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Let me see, where did my sound say? Sound settings. What? Oh no, not that. Then the rest of the needle fell in the machine. I turned it upside down and shook it, but it still did not come out. I think it's in a safe spot. What? Oh, for me, the key fell inside. You know, the key to open the top part, that fell inside. And so I was freaking out for a minute. And that happened. Luckily, I was able to get it out. If you can, sometimes there's like really skinny magnetic. Okay, so I know this because my dad, I think he has one. It's like this really long, skinny, like almost like a wand with a magnetic tip. I don't know, maybe you can find one of those. Hey, Jude, what's up? What's up? No, it's scary when the needle breaks. That's a scary. That like needles breaking and like what, like a pop tire. Those are like my two like worst nightmares. Hang on, my foot is being obstructed. Something. Oh, I didn't change the setting on that one. As you can see, the camera is like literally right in front of my face, so I literally have to look like this at the sewing machine. Okay, let me see if I can get this to fray at the right spot. So difficult. Okay, pull it. I don't think it worked. I don't think it worked, but I think it'll fray over time, right? How do I get it to purposely fray? Like how? Just pull out a string. Okay, just pull out a couple strings. Bam. Bam. Instant fray. Okay, cool. Okay, let's get one of these skinny pieces in here. Make sure I'm using the right side of the fabric. Not that it really matters. Let's see. Okay. Laura, happy scrappy. Hey girl, hey. Hey girl, hey. Okay. And then I'm gonna cut this. These scissors are way too big for my hands. My hands are so little. Okay. Now, I'm not really worried about the fabric not being like fully laid down. That's fine. I'll live. I think I'll manage to go on with my life. And I also didn't iron the strips, so the strips are like all a little bit messy. But that's okay too. It's okay. We're all a little messy. It's okay. Oh, they're in the scene with the fat cat. That scene is silly. Tell you, I love this movie literally because it's so bad, like that it's good. I think it's good. I definitely don't think it's any sort of like magic movie. It's just I like the music. The CGI is terrible, but it's so good, you guys. It's so good. Okay, so I'm gonna put this little part of this fabric here. And like I said, you guys, I just posted the set for the Shabby Chic fabric scraps. So if you guys wanted to play with some strips, this would be the perfect set for you. You could also, what I also like to do with these strips is make them into fabric ribbon for my tags. So let me show you. You'll get, hang on, let me cut this. Otherwise I won't be able to think. Okay. For my tags, I'll have a lot of these strips left over. It's from various projects or from ripping the fabric, such and such. So what you can do, let me see, I have a lot of this one. What you can do is just cut off the tiniest little piece. That's probably 1/4 inch. And you rip it. And now you have a really pretty strip so that you can tie around your tags. And of course you can cut them out. 1/4 inch is probably ideal, but of course nobody's going to sit there with the measuring ruler and measure this out. So that's why, you know, you can make them various widths to go along with any product. So that's why these are actually a really good resource to have as well. So yes, and ruffles. You can make ruffles with strips. So they're already cut into strip sizes. I have made ruffles. I cut these out by measuring though. So I wanted to make sure these were all the same size. These are all like 1 inch. So those are my fabric ruffles. Of course, these are all uniform size. But it's just an idea. You can probably make them different sizes. Look, it's like the size of my hand. I love it. I just love looking at this thing. I think I'm gonna put it up on the wall. So lots of things you can do with strips. But like I said, my strip pack, you will get a bunch of strips, different fabrics, mostly Shabby Chic floral images, but of course, like I said, there are other types of fabric that are in there too. So I'm going to post a link to that because again, that is brand new. I just posted that up for sale like 5 minutes ago. Okay, so this is the last part right here. So let's do this. Let's see a little bit of variety. Okay, so this is good. Okay, now come on. Okay, that's good right there. Just making sure it slightly overlaps. Slightly. Okay. So this one is pretty much done. The edges will fray over time because they're not going to be, or I could fray them myself because they're not going to be serged. So it's going to look pretty cute. Of course, we can't just let the edges fray, so we are going to put a little bit of a border. Okay, so there's that. We are going to put a little bit of a border. Oh, see that part right there didn't stitch on, but it's okay. We'll get it stitched right now. We will get it stitched in place. Okay, here we go. Just a little bit all the way around. Probably could use a couple more. Oh, they're at the part with Mungo Jerry. The names in the movie just make me laugh. I love it. I love it too much. Look at that. So that is going to make the cutest little pockets. You could try fraying the edges already, but you know, just using your fingers and taking out a strip of fabric off the edge, or strip of thread, I should say. And then you'll get them to fray. There we go. See, it's fraying. It'll just take a minute. It'll take a minute, but you can make them fray. So that is one idea. So these are the two that I've made so far with the strips of fabric, using them in different types of ways. Oh, of course, with the strips, some of them are wide enough. Some of them are going to be pretty wide. Like say like this one, like that's a pretty wide one. And you can end up making strip quilts out of this too, out of all these strips. Some of them might be a little bit too small for that, but okay, let's do another card. Where did I put them? Oh, they're underneath all these strips. I'm going to just pull out, oh, here's one strip I have not used. Let's put that down. Of course, you could do a little bit more like a collage style. Let's do that right now. We're gonna like patchwork it almost. Yes, it's gonna be beautiful. So I'm going to do straight stitch for this. And then I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna add another piece of something. Let's see, I don't want to look through my stash right now, so I'm just going to use the strips I have in front of me. Let's see. A little bit more patchworky type of vibes. So let's put this right here, right next to it. Okay, then I'm going to stop. And then I'm going to cut, obviously, the extra. We can keep bringing this pattern back with the pink. Let's keep doing that. I kind of like that. Oh, let me cut this into pieces, actually. Cut this into a couple pieces. I'm trying to keep like the little color scheme here, like these peaches and pinks. Let's do that. Hopefully those stitch together, and they did. Okay. Well, let's do this right here. I think that would look really sweet. It goes with the color scheme too. And let's sew that right here. I should be sewing right here. Okay. Yes, this is a good way to use zipper scrap. I have been on a mission this year to either use up or sell my scraps. I'm drowning in scraps. It's too many. It's too much, you guys. It's just too much. And you know, every time you make a project, like, look, now I have another scrap. Like, it just never ends. It never ends. Okay, so we could put this down here at the bottom, actually. That would be really pretty. Is it grabbing onto that? No, it's not. But that's okay. We'll add another fabric. I am on a mission. Trying to use up all my book scraps, especially now that we can't like leave the house, you know? And I don't know about your house. I don't know about your town, but in my town, thrift shops are closed. So even if I wanted, I can't go do nothing. So I'm trying my best to go through my stacks of book insides that I have. I'm going through my paper scraps. I'm really trying to do my best here. I'm just trying to do my best. Let's cut this right here. Okay, so now we have this. I gotta put something right here though. Something. Oh, where's that little, yes, this little strip. This little strip. Man, isn't the English accent so cool? It's so cool. Little strips. Sorry, I don't mean to offend anybody. Okay, we're gonna put that down the middle. Then we have a little spot right here we could put something on. Haha, time to get our hoarded stuff out. That's what I'm saying. If you don't already have a stash of things, that's probably not your hobby. So if you have a stash of things, like who has a hobby they don't have nothing at home to do? Like, of course you've been stashing away. You know you've been stashing away. Like, I know I have. I definitely have plenty of things to work through. I might be running out of glue. That's one thing I'm running out of, but not materials. Definitely not materials. Yeah, I don't trust hobbyists who don't have the supplies already. You know what I mean? Like they can't be trusted. They're not on their game, you know? Like you're not a real hobbyist. Like apparently you just discovered a hobby because how do you not have nothing for it? Like it makes no sense. Okay, wait. Where am I supposed to be? Okay, right here. Okay, right here, we're covering this up. I kind of made a little bit of a switch to some blue over here, but that's okay. Okay, so here's a little bit more of a messy kind of look. Let's see, a more junky approach here. Those are already really prettily. That's not a word. The fraying on that is already very pretty, is what I meant to say. That's what I meant to express. Prettily. Can we make that a word so I don't feel so silly? Thank you. Okay. Oh my God. How did I forget there was a new episode of RuPaul's Drag Race today? I think I took a nap right when it came out. Oh no. Dang it. I always watch it at 5 o'clock on Friday. I'm there. And today I just forgot. I thought about it earlier. I'm so weird. Okay, anyway, so this looks good to me. And since I did a straight stitch, I think I'm going to do the border in a zigzag because that would be kind of cute. I think I like this. I really like this. Let me just adjust this zigzag. Let's just see what that does. I don't even know what I just put down, but that's okay. It's okay. Oh, that's too big. No, but fine. Also, okay, fine. Okay. That stitch is way too big for my tastes, but also I kind of love it. Also, yeah, if I don't like it, I'll just do more of it. And maybe I'll like it. See. See, that looks good. It's just all over the place. I love it. Let it be all over the place. It's a good thing. You know, like Martha Stewart says, it's a good thing. Just practice all your stitches on these cards. After you get the fabrics down, you can do kind of fancier stitches if you want to. This is fun. This is very fun. Says you can't have fun with strips. Nobody said that. Let me see. For sure, my ever-growing junk journal supplies, die stamps, etc. Yes, I have so much stuff to use up, you guys. I have too much stuff. Okay, so let's do another one. This one I can do. I really like this one. I really like the straight stitches. I didn't like the zigzag, but I like the straight stitches. So let me keep doing that. Let me see where that takes me. So I just kind of layer like a piece, almost like tile. You know how you want to leave a little bit, and then that's where the next tile goes. That's the idea for this right here, like tiling. I'm also like really obsessed with why? I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with home improvement videos. Like, I'm not going to tile anything, but I don't know. I can watch this guy tile something for like 2 hours. I don't know why. It's fascinating. Okay, so we're going to do, that's what we're going to do. Okay. So now, let's see what else. And I had this one really cool, here it is. I was going to say this one really cool strip. Like, where is it? I could have, of course, just kept going, but I don't know. I didn't want to. I didn't want to. I think I could probably, let's see, that looks really pretty. But this little piece right here, maybe it was like on the edge of the bed sheet or something. I think this was a pillowcase. So it kind of wants to curl down a little bit. So I gotta work that. Collage of fabrics looks awesome. Even those embossing folders add to the creation. You know, I have so many embossing folders I've done nothing with. I'm so ashamed. I have a bunch of dies that are still in their packages. I know. Oh my god. See, every time I see things like that, I'm like, I'm not a hoarder. I'm not a hoarder. And then I go on and buy more stuff and just kind of add it to the pile. I'm terrible. So I'm glad I have this little show of mine because it kind of forces me to use stuff up that I ordered. Okay. Wait, it's right here. It's bubbled up a little bit. Okay, we got it. Okay, so that looks good. So the next one I am going to try and do like more than one strip. So let's do, let's see, I'm going to cut off a piece then. We'll do that piece right there. Okay. I also have pieces of lace. In the image on Pinterest, they did have some pieces of lace. Like I said, I'll link her down below because she has an Etsy shop where she sells them. I'm not going to be selling these. I just wanted to make them for my own journals. So if you do want to buy them, you can buy them from her. Okay. Okay, so that's just a little bit of a different type of color, just to make this one look a little bit more junky. Okay, wait. All right, let me see. Let me grab my, oh, I didn't have to. I have a couple pieces of scrap lace right here. Haha. Okay, but I'm going to finish this off though before I get too excited. If I get too excited, let's finish off. Okay, let's put this, that won't work. That won't work. I'm going to cut this strip into smaller piece. Oops. I hit my camera. I'm like literally surrounded by equipment. So anywhere I like move, I'll hit something. Such a professional. Okay, so let's put this down here. Oh, what scene are they on? Oh, it's Grisabella singing her little song. Oh no. The little sad cat. Oh no. I've been like teasing on Boo and telling him he's a Jellicle cat. I'm like, you're the most Jellicle cat. Oh yes, God's Desire. You did the long magnetic sheet. I don't know, girl. I'm not into that look. I don't know. That means I'd have to put them away, and that's like too much of a commitment for me. Sometimes I literally just have, like, especially when I'm cutting out like stuff, I will just have a tub and I'll cut it out and just throw the dies in the tub, like all the dies. And then like twice a year, I'll go through all the dies and actually organize them. Twice a year. Nobody's got time for that, except twice a year. I'm gonna add this piece over here, just because. Oh. And to it, I'm gonna add this little scrap of lace. Let me do that to this side here, since that's where I'm gonna sew. Okay, so let's put these together then. Okay, such small little pieces I'm trying to put together here. Teeny, tiny little scraps, especially this lace is so small. Okay, well, now I can't move it, so I'm gonna have to end up sewing it right here. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oop. Nope, that's sewed it on. Oh my, honestly, I'm surprised. I just hit the camera. I'm sorry. I went too far forward with my head. Okay. See, that looks really cute. That, I kind of like it. Let's see. Put another line here. I'm going to stop because I don't want to continue. But I do want to put another line right here. Right here. That. See, I'm really liking that. It has a little piece of lace. Oh, it's so cute. The colors on top are a little bit odd, but they stand out in a good way, if you ask me. I remember art school, you'd have to like explain everything. Like you'd have to like explain your decisions on why you did this or that. I guess it's the equivalent of like math, like show your work. Thank you so much, Jude. You are too kind. You are too kind. I'm gonna put a small little border. It's not straight, probably. That's okay. It's okay. And like I said, you could try. The original photo on Pinterest was with like beige or yellow, not beige, like beige or white thread, which I thought was cute, but I just really I wanted to go for a little bit more of an outstanding look. So I switched over. This is honestly my favorite thread color. I have an eyeshadow that's exactly this color. It was like my favorite. And so now this is my favorite thread, and I'm so sad because it's almost done. It's almost done. It's so sad. There we go. It's like this really pretty like fuchsia. I can't remember what the eyeshadow is called. That makes me want to remember. Hang on. I gotta look because now I need to know. What color was it? Oh, God. Why do I need to know? I don't know. Okay. Here it is. It's this one right here almost. Let me pop out the bobbin. Ah, the bobbin's gone. That's the last of it. Actually, let me see. Sorry. I'm trying to like match up this thread to my makeup for no reason whatsoever. I guess it's more, no, see, that's not even the right color. I don't even think this is the one that had it in. No, it was this one. Vibrant grape, but this one's more purple and this one's more reddish. Okay, that was that was our random moment of the day. Okay, so now I gotta pick a different thread because my bobbin is done. So that's pretty much how I select when I change colors. So one moment. What other colors do I have? Is that the reddish? Oh, that one's gone. That color is gone. Let's see. Okay, I have some turquoise. Okay. So I have some turquoise. I'm going to work with the turquoise color. Let me get this threaded up. And what did I do to that? Hang on. What did I do to the thing you take out of there? That's the question. What happened to it? Oh my gosh. That thing disappeared, you guys. Oh, I think that's what I heard fall. Yeah, it was. I thought I heard something fall earlier. And it was. We almost got on the road to Vegas this year, but it was canceled before. Yes. They there was a construction the last convention I remember being in town was a construction convention. You know, they sell construction equipment. And it's a big deal. That event is a really big deal here. And they ended it a day early. And I was like, oh, that's not good. And then that's when everything was like, oh yeah, we're shutting down everything. Okay, so April from Pink Oddbird is going to be so proud of me because she's been trying to teach me how to use the self-thread threader on this machine. Like every time she sees me going live, she's like, did you learn how to use the automatic threader? I'm like, girl, no. So I learned how to use it, you guys. I freaking learned. So let's see. Hang on, let me see if I can do this because it is a little bit easier. She was kind of right. She's been trying to literally tell me this for like forever that I should do this. Hang on. I literally did it a minute ago. Don't fail me now. Hang on. She said I do that and then hook it on. She said there was something. Ah. Ha. Ha ha. She posted a video about that on her Instagram, and I was like, she always tried to explain it to me. She's like, you do this, and I'm just like, girl, that's like such a long paragraph. Like, I love you, but that's just like, I'll just thread it myself. Well, she never gave up on me. She, that was like literally last year. She's been trying to get me to use the automatic threader since last year. And I've just been like, girl, like, I don't know why. Like, I've just been resisting, just been so resistant to it. Because it's like, oh my gosh, by the time I learned how to do that, like, I could have just threaded it myself. That's what I like kept thinking. And she posted a video about it on her Instagram, and the girl tagged me, and I'm like, oh. I'm like, of course she's pushing this. It's on her agenda again, I said. And I'm really happy with it. Thank you, April. Thank you for posting that Instagram video. She has a lot of time on her hands right now, and she's been like really active on her Instagram and making videos and everything. And it's just like, oh, I literally commented. I'm like, oh, when she made the video, I'm like, oh, that's how you use it. Like, oh, now it makes sense. She's literally been trying to get me to use it for like a year. See, it just fell out. The thread just came out. I don't know why. Sometimes that happens to me. The thread will just come off. Maybe that means I did something wrong. Let's see if I can do the threader thing again. Right, that's the wrong lever. I'm like, see, this is because I'm right-handed, so it's really weird for me to like try to use my left hand with it. Okay. No. Why is it not like going down anymore? Okay. Okay, get the thing on the hook, she said. There's a hook. Okay. Oh, it's the smallest little nub. I got to work with. Okay, April, I learned. April, thank you. You're welcome, April. 10 years later. Oh my God. It is a little easier. It is. I'll admit it. Oh my God. Who am I missing? Am I missing somebody here? Oh my gosh. I just hit my head. It's so hard having the camera right here in front of your face. So difficult. Okay, now I know how Hollywood stars feel. Oh, it's the cat that's like the theater cat. I can't remember what his name is. The guy that played Gandalf. Sir whatever. I think he's like a knight or something. It's like a knight in shining armor or something, I heard. Let's put this here. Okay. You guys. Oh, let me post the link to the strip pack. The strip scrap. It's kind of hard to say. It's strip scrap pack. You guys want to check it out? Of course, my shop is still 50% off your $50 order. I'm gonna get those orders out on Monday. They should be going out in the mail. I'm trying to have like a dedicated mail day because I have to send my husband out to get it. And right now, like, I really don't want to leave the house. But of course, I have to send out orders. So I'll do that once a week. Let's do a small strip right here. And I could go through my stash and find little strips. I just don't have the patience right now. I just really don't. Let's see. Okay, so oh yeah, I still have this purple scrap. So pretty. So beautiful. I love the fabric. Okay, and this turquoise color always makes everything just so cute. I love this turquoise color. That's, you could tell because I've used it so much. This turquoise color is everything. It just makes it looks so cute on pink. Just probably why I love it so much, because it looks adorable on pink. Gotta love that. Let's see what else is going on in the world. Okay, this would look pretty down here. Let's get that going. Is that the right size? No, that's not the right size. This is. I'm gonna put this underneath though. Yeah, let's do that. That right there. Oh, hang on. Scrunching on me. Oh no. It's okay. It's okay. Scrunched up on me a tiny bit. Oh, it's the railway cats, Skibble Shanks. Oh man, oh my gosh. And of course, I didn't sew this strip on at all. I love when that happens, you guys. Hang on, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Skibble Shanks, the railway cat. It's so stupid. I swear this movie's so dumb. But that's why it's so good. Oh man. I wish everybody understood cats. The other day I put up a story about how I just bought cats. And I think the story I posted before was about how I was making the masks. And April April sent me like a thumbs up reaction to the mask post. And my response was like, I see you didn't like my story about cats. She's like, yeah, girl, that's all you. I'm like, how rude. However rude. Yeah, I'm singing, you guys. I should be on Cats, you guys. I'm as talented as anybody on that movie. Gosh darn it. I was born to be a cat. I'm just kidding. Okay. So we got that done. I can put another one of these little patches somewhere. This little like patch. I like putting them on the edge though. Let's do that. I'm gonna stitch all the way around it. Might give it a little bit of a different look. Let's see. Skibble Shanks, the little red pants. I can't stand his little red pants. Like, why does he have little red pants? Why? Then I tell my husband, I'm like, we gotta get red pants for the cat. For our cat. Oh my god. It's too much, you guys. It's just too much. Okay, so that little patch right there. And then see, I have this little purple patch. No, it doesn't really stand out that much. I don't have too many dark fabrics. Let's see. There's this right here. I could cut out a little piece. There go the ambulances. Okay, see, I can get a couple strips out of this right here. Aha. Make little patches so that I can sew little bits right here. I'm going to sew that right there. No, right there. Right here. No, right here. And I'm going to pretend that that's like a little patch. So I'm going to sew all the way around it. The songs are so catchy, yo. And like honestly, before the movie came out, like I had no interest in movie cats at all. But then I heard everybody like hating on it, and like I actually, when people say they love something, I'm like, ugh, whatever. But if you say you hate it, I'm like, maybe I'll love it. So that's literally why I got into cats. Like, I like to root for the underdog, you know, or the undercat in this in this case. Right, April, where are you? Like, I'm going to send her a screenshot of me doing it twice. I just did it twice, you guys. Okay, let's cut this piece a little straighter. I'm like, what part are they on? Oh, they're on the part with Taylor Swift. That part's okay. I'm not much of a Swift fan. So it's all right. It's all right. Joyce, hey Joyce, how are you, girl? And yes, hello to all the night owls out there. Very much so, right? Very much so. I'm up till literally like 4 or 5 in the morning. I never used to be like that. Well, I have in the past, but like normally, I just kind of like tend to adapt to whatever my husband's work schedule is. And right now, he's not working, so I'm just like, we both kind of go to sleep at like 4 or 5 in the morning. I wake up by like 10 in the morning. I don't know why. My body likes to take 2 4-hour naps a day. I literally cannot physically sleep for more than like 5 hours. I wake up. I just wake up. Just entirely wake up. See? The teal is so adorable. I love it. And that one looks really like patchworky. I wish I had more. You know what? I do have more of this fabric. I'm going to bring that out. Hang on. I need some more of that. Like I just decided. Hang on. I know where it is. Oh, I kind of moved my fabric a little bit because I pulled some stuff out. So now I got to look. Where are you? Oh, there it is. There it is. So this one's not going to be a scrap, but I don't have any other fabric that is so like contrasting to the pastels, as you can see here. I really like this look, but I need some of this fabric here. So give me 1 minute while I figure out a way to cut a piece off here. And I'm just going to cheat. Just going to cheat and cut off a little piece like that. We'll see how long that lasts me. Okay. Most of it has this white piece. Okay, fine. It's fine. We'll work with it right now. It's fine, Daisy. It's fine. Okay. So let me get another card here. Jellicle cats and Jellicle stew. Jellicle, Jellicle, Jellicle. I love it. Oh, I can't deal with that. I love Jellicle cats, y'all. Hey, Reem. I think we're having fun in quarantine more than other people. I think so too, girl. I think so too. I've had a lot of people like, hey, how's your business? You know, are you like being affected? And I'm like, girl, this is like, I'm like, everybody, like all my customers are at home scrapbooking. So I'm like, I'm good. Like, this is my time. This is what I've been preparing for all my customers to be home. I'm just joking, of course. But that's how I explain it to people. I'm like, no, girl, this is my time. You don't understand. You don't understand. Everybody's at home. Okay, so let's do this right here. If they're at home waiting for content, they're at home waiting for videos, they're at home waiting for new stuff to come out. Like, this is my time, y'all. Wow, she brings lighthearted stuff up. Yeah, sometimes I need to grab the good stuff. Oops, 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 oops. Sorry. The camera crew is fired. They're so fired. Let's see. I'm going to keep doing the pastels and then put these little dark fabrics on top. I think that's what I'm going to do. This will go right here. Jellicle Castle. Freaking love it. You know, I do actually like musicals. Like, I don't know about like the play musicals, but I enjoy musical movies, I guess. Musical renditions. Musical movie renditions. I do realize that, like, right now I realized it because I love like Grease. Grease is the ultimate. I love Grease. What else do I love? Hairspray, another classic. I think I went to go see Hairspray, the play, or was it the Cirque du Soleil? What was it? Was it the play? I think it was the play. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it must have been. Or some, yeah, it must have been because I remember they threw out confetti that was in the shape of her little head. So it must have been the play. Unless I'm imagining something, but I think I think it was the play. I also want to go see the directors because my husband used to work for a casino and they had the play there. So we ended up going to get tickets to see it. But definitely Hairspray. I've loved Hairspray for years. Years and years and years. I've loved Hairspray. Baby! Baby! Mike! You're being too loud. Whoa. Sorry. Yeah. He's getting too serious. Sorry. He's playing Call of Duty with his friends. I'm like, oh, God. Oh, and the Beatles. I went to go see the Beatles, Cirque du Soleil at one point. Okay, so there used to be this this application on Facebook called My Vegas. It's not as good anymore, but it was an application called My Vegas, and you used to be able to play like fake slot games, and you would get like points, and then you turn those points in for, it used to be free tickets. Now it's all like buy one get one half off. Like, it's not as good no more. But so I got to actually go to a lot of Cirque du Soleil things for free back in the good old days. So I went to go see the Beatles, Cirque du Soleil. I went to go see Zumanity. And the coolest one, what was it called? Raw? It was at the MGM. It was so cool. Like, the stage was like this, and then it would go vertical, and you're like, what the heck? It was mind-blowing. I also went to go see, which one else? There was another one I went to go see. I got like into tons of buffets and stuff for free. Oh, those were good times. All I had to do was be addicted to playing these fake slot games. I don't even play slot games in real life, you guys, but I was addicted to winning free tickets. Those are good times. Good times. to sit there and literally have two screens playing slots. Oh my gosh, April. April's here. I tell you, I don't know why. Every time I see April's name, I just start laughing. Like, I don't know why. Like, she's like, I'm not trying to make fun of her, but like, I don't. Every time I see her, I like remember all the funny stuff we've gone through. I learned how, per your tutorial, per your Instagram tutorial, I finally mastered. Well, I don't know about mastered, but I have made the automatic threader work twice now. Twice, and it's documented. You could go back, and I'm threatening you. This is a threat. You could go back in the video and see me. I did it 3 times. 3 times. And I'm pretty proud of myself. So thank you for your wonderful tutorial and for your years of patience. I was telling everybody. I'm like, for years she's been telling me. For years. I can't with you. I can't. Okay, I'm doing a zigzag here. I want to make sure that I secured that bottom strip of fabric because I don't think I did the first time. Let's see. And did I use the wrong side of the fabric? Gosh darn it, I did. That's okay. Makes it look even more shabby chic. Yeah, see, I told you it's easy. No, I'm not gonna admit it's easy, okay? I'm still actually getting the hang of it. Like, I actually wish the threader was on the right side, but it's on the left side, so I'm just like, it's hard for me to like use my left hand, I guess. That's what I find difficult. So if you can get that, and if you can get that back to brothers, that would be great. Thank you. I know some people in high places, April. I know you can get it done. It's too much, you guys. It's too much. Yeah, just let brother know. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get all this thread out the way. I got too much little pieces of thread. It really bothers me. And there I go, touching the camera again. It's right in front of my face. Okay. Let's do the border here. Girl. That's the only part I find difficult is that it's on the left side, honestly. Honestly. It's for all those lefties. The media is always talking about the left, so I think the left made that happen. I'm just kidding. The radical left put the self-threader on the left side of the section. Let's see. I think I already did that side, but I'm just going to do it again. Okay, so that looks good right there for me. Now I'm going to put those dark little patches of this fabric. Oh, you know what? I could just cut it like that. I do want it a little bit thinner than this, but let me see. No, that's fine. So we're going to put this right here on the edge. Actually, nobody knows. I like to put them on the edge. So I'm going to put this on the edge right here. And I'm just going to use a straight stitch. Just like that. And then also over here. Of course, nothing has to be perfect. See, that's a little bit too thick. Cut that in half. I'm going to use up all my strips. If it's the last thing I do, you guys. Like, I'm going to use up all my scraps. I swear to God. Straight across because why not? Because why not? So that looks good. That one is done. So I was able to get all these done here tonight. So these were fun. Just playing around with the scraps, playing around with the different types of color combos you can make with the different stitches you can use. Were a lot of fun to do. Again, I will link the Pinterest picture that inspired me. The original artist does sell hers, So you can check her out. You can check out her Etsy. I think she has an Etsy. If you guys would like to purchase them, because I'm just gonna make these for my journals. I'm probably gonna make some smaller ones, so that way I can use them for my little journals. So maybe I'll come back another day and we can play with some more scraps. You guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. It looks like a face mask. I'm so delirious. Everything looks like a face mask to me. Girl, that's why I can't. Like, my hands will literally fall off if I even try. So, unfortunately, I cannot help in that effort. I helped my dad and one of my friends who works. Like, if they had a die, look, April, if they had a die for this shape, look, this is the shape that I'm using, right? It's really simple. If they had a die cut that would cut this out, I could make these all day, but they don't. So it's like, that's the hardest part for me, is cutting them out. This is such a simple die that Sizzix could make. I'm saying, if anybody knows Sizzix, let them know that they should make this shape into a die. That would be so awesome. It would save so much time for everybody, I think. Girl, that would be a dream right now. And it's such a simple shape, and it's not like anything that they couldn't make. But anyway, so everybody contact Sizzix. Everybody send Sizzix this video. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. Anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Please take advantage of the 50% off your $50 order, which now includes the mystery boxes. And I have made a new mystery box for strip scraps. If you guys are interested in that, the link will be down below as well. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys on Monday, because today is Friday. So I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye. Bye, April. Okay, let me say bye to everybody, because there wasn't that many people here that I can't say bye to everybody. So bye to God's Desire, from me to Laura Vasquez. If you're here, say hi so I can get to you. Of course, to Crafty Jude. Happy Scrappy was here. Let's see. Paper Pixie Reem. Reem was here too, of course. And let's see. Happy Scrappy. Let's see. Who else was here? And of course, April was here, and Joyce was here, and who else? Who else? And everybody was here. God's side for me. You guys, I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye, you guys. Have a good day and stay safe. Stay inside. Bye. If I can hit the button.